Should we tell the story about how like we came up with the idea of it, like where we were? And
Yeah. Do you want to tell the story? All right.
We're gonna play around with this timing a little bit, Manny. So yeah, start from there, and on. Yeah, we'll figure out what timing we're gonna do. Okay.
I've known Riley for like almost 3 years now. Can you believe?
Yeah. Wow.
And like every year he's asked me to come to Cinefest Oz, and every year I've said no. And then this year I kind of was like, this year happened, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. So we went down to Cinefest Oz, and we went down to the industry program that they did there this year in August. And we were waiting for an event one day, and
had a couple hours to kill.
Yeah, we were at this pub, so we had some dinner, and we were like, why don't we just create a short film and put it here next year if we can. Since August, we kind of just like worked on it since then, and I just like can't believe that we're here filming it. It's just crazy.
Yeah, but you love me, right?
Oh, I guess so.
Also, Chris doesn't have his phone because he loses it, so he comes back.
The wind doesn't like it.
Well, there's water in here as well. Come on, man, come on. I know you can play this game. Come on, boy.
Come on.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Do it. Let's
Come
go.
on. Show us the arm. Show us the arm.
Gods and Kings is like a large, warm family. You know, everyone comes from all different walks of life. Everyone's had different experiences, but they come together to create beautiful productions and projects and just have a fantastic time.
Everyone has mutual respect for everybody, regardless of like what you're doing in the scene or what you're doing on set. There's a mutual understanding and mutual respect, and yeah, I really like that.
I think what I've seen is it's very contagious. Like you could be totally new and like not used to working in an environment like this, but then you come in with everyone else being like that, and there's so much love and respect for everyone, but yet still working hard at the same time. I think it'd be hard not to get on board with that. You wouldn't like correct someone going that's not your life. So like, you can like.
I don't know how to do.
You're on this straight. Cool. And then Harry just fucks off.
Fuck you, and fuck you. I'm done with this game.
Harry.
Oh, there you go. That's kind of mishap. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, as we're going past it. So Harry's gone. Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
You're good.
Does anyone have a charger?
Oh yeah, I got one. I'll be right back.
I've been saying to a few people around, the executive producer, Sean Gonzalvo, he has a superpower, and that superpower is rallying people. It's insane how much like camaraderie and stuff goes on between like the crew, the extras, and all the main actors. It's just, I've never seen anything like it. Everybody here is acting like a family that's known each other for years and years, even though some of us are just meeting each other for the first time today. It's quite something special. Basically, what I am meant to be doing is looking for zip ties so we can like rig up the lighting and stuff, but I have no idea where they are. Got it. There's like 20 more rolls of gaff in there. I wonder what he's going to use that for.
So Amanda to Mason, Mason to Sean. Yeah, that's how the playful
Yes.
chain.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going from the front or just here?
Just go from here. Yeah. I think you just get the camera to be.
Oh, okay. Harry!
Oh, Harry.
My experience of being on the set was really fun. I've not really seen film behind the scenes before, And it was really fun being a fly on the wall and seeing how everyone interacted really well together. Like, this crew was amazing, and from what I've heard, it's a very unique kind of experience. Everyone's gotten along really well and really cares about each other, and I find that adorable. So it's really fun.
We stayed in this house for the last 5 days, I think, and everyone loves each other and cares about each other, and really looks out for each other. Even though I was sick, and everyone took care of me and cared about me, and was quite a lovely experience, even though I was sick.
Fuck you, and fuck you. I'm done with this game. Harry, come on.
Yeah, we're like our own weird little family, which is cool.
I think one of my favorite moments on set was last night when we were setting up lighting outside the house and stuff at like midnight up to like 1 a.m. I think, because even though I was really tired, there was this weird sense of just kind of doing things with everyone at a weird hour that normally people don't really do things at, and we were just kind of collaborating and joking about stuff with each other. And then eventually we just kind of laid down on the grass and like looked at the stars. So romantic.
Like this whole experience, especially coming down here and staying together for 4 nights.
Oh yes, yeah.
Is 100% felt like family.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. Yeah.
Every night having dinner together and just hanging out and going to the beach and doing
laughing and dancing together.
Yeah.
Playing music where the boys were just not living for it, and
a little bit.
Yeah, but it's been fun, and everyone just kind of just fits so nicely.
There's something special here.
Riley, can you explain what Brady is doing?
Maybe we go all three. This is called being a gaffer and just setting up lights that I randomly come up with, and don't feel very sturdy.
Do it. Yeah. Team fire. I'm not gonna get it in.
I hope that was on camera.
I mean, it was, but not
no!
really.
We do it again.
It's just the noise.
Really, do you guys play around, Amanda?
Yes.
I think my best moment on set has probably been the interaction between my character Jackson and Levi in the kitchen scene. I think the first time we ran through the entire scene, it felt really natural and looked really natural, and I really, really enjoyed bringing that out as an actor rather than feeling forced and sort of fake and not realistic. And that was my favourite or best moment on set so far.
Falling into the family thing, you know, when you work hard, but when you're not working, you're playing hard as well. You know, I remember the editor and I were mucking around and playing around with some lightsabers and choreographing fight scenes, and you know, it's great to play with the people that you're working with and just have a great time. Yeah.
I would say probably the first night I met everyone was a really good night. Everyone telling stories, connecting, all that kind of stuff. And then the second night we kind of just got more into between shooting and stuff like that, than joking around and having a lot of fun together. So it was good.
People constantly coming up to me and offering me help. There's always people like washing up. Like anytime there's like mess left out, it's only out for like a few minutes before like some random person on set will be like, oh, I'm not doing anything, I'll take it upon myself to, just like fix it up, get it out of the way, clean it up, return back to normal.
The behind the scenes, getting to know everyone, character development, it's all so interconnected. Everyone gels really well together. You get to know each other on such a personal level. It's not like any other set experience I've ever had. It's really, really comforting, and you do feel safe that you can explore really deep topics and really deep characters, which is great when you're starting out and you're trying to act.
Like the whole writing process, I really enjoyed like the collaboration. Like you'd say something, I'm like, oh, that's a great idea, but like then we could do that, and you're like, ooh, and then we could do this with it, and then like
I really enjoyed it too.
like the bouncing off was really fun.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
like that, as opposed to just like sitting in a blank room and like coming up with an idea.
Yeah.
It's hard.
And you know what, like it was very different for me because I've never really had a co-writer before. Like I've always just kind of like made my own decisions, and you know, it was great hearing someone from a different perspective and a different kind of genre of writing, of thought, I should say.
Yeah.
You know, someone who comes from very dark thoughts and very like very simple things, like to have someone who comes from a different angle was I think really great, and we just worked really well together.
Yeah, I liked it.
And then like aim it all the way down, so then it's like illuminating the top.
Are they looking at someone because, you know, they think they're cute? Like, how would this person look at someone? Is it a nice look? Are you approachable? Are you not approachable? Are you very intimidating, you know, even? How are your eyes looking? How is the vibe in your eyes? Like, you look at this person with like, damn, or like, hi, or like, who the hell are you? Like, who is this person? Pause. So right now, all you guys are, I can feel there's some sort of like something holding you guys back. All of you. So I want you guys to really, when I say extra, there's like, you know, let's imagine ourselves like, what's holding you back are these strings behind you, right? Let's cut their strings. Let's say, fuck it, who gives a fuck who's watching us? Cut their strings, and I want you to really immerse yourself into this character, yeah? Don't think about it. I want you guys know exactly what you think of doing it. I want you to cut their strings and really just go for it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, and go. Now that you've kind of got a little bit understanding of your character, I want you to start to interact with each other. So go up to each other in pairs and start to interact. Say stuff to them. Create a flow of conversation. Work out what you want to say, who you are as a person, and what you would say to these people if you saw them at a party. Yeah? And go.
How's it going? Yeah? Yeah, not much. Just wandering around, playing a game. Learning away. Yeah. Levi's right over there.
Levi.
How you doing, mate?
Look for you everywhere.
Come here.
Hi, how you
You're a
going?
giggly boy, aren't you? Yeah?
Yeah.
You're my man. My man.
Well, then we gotta go have more shots then.
It's lunchtime. You alco.
There's
Now I want you
always
to-
time for shots.
That's why I love it.
Now I want you to try this through. What up?
See, you know what? You ruined my life. These are all the fucks I do about your life. You are such a fucking cow, you know that?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't get me wrong, like I have spent many of times going, I can't really do this anymore. This is really difficult, and I've never really kind of shied away from like telling that to people who want to do this. Sometimes you're going to fail, sometimes you're going to create magic, but you're never going to know if you live in this what if world, you know what I mean?
It's amazing. It's like the best industry to be a part of, but it's tough for a lot of different reasons. So that's also it's exciting, but it's terrifying, especially like where a lot of us are. We're quite low down that path, quite early in that journey. So looking ahead, it's quite scary. I don't know. You have to really love it, because there are going to be times where it's tough, especially at the start. And if you don't really have that burning passion for it, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
And as far as an industry goes, like looking ahead, I can only see it getting better. If you got a good story to tell, tell it.
Tell it.
Go for it and do it. We're all terrified. We've all been at the beginning of something somewhere. We've all started small. The best thing you can do is just go for it.
Do it. That's the big thing. And don't be afraid. You know, you've got to be in it to win it, and the hardest step is the first one.
You just have to take that first step and commit to it. Don't give up.
And yeah, just don't let anybody hold you back from your dream.
That, like, just give it a go. Like, why not? You know what I mean? You got to start somewhere, and it's not until you push yourself to start and to do it, then, yeah, that's when you'll know.
I'd say just do it. I never thought I'd be helping out on a scene for a little film like this. I started off just doing the cooking, but even just becoming an extra and just standing around in the background, you learn a lot. Like, yeah, I think just taking the opportunity, because normally I would never do something like this, and I just thought, I'm on break, why not? It's fun. And it's been an amazing experience, highly recommend. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 cameras. It's a lot of cameras.
So, honestly, just get out there and do it. Start somewhere. Start with your friends in the playground if you're a young kid. Start, even if you're in your 20s, your 30s, all the way through to your 60s. Just get some people together, get a camera, get a microphone, and start creating. The rest comes naturally.